First question, kind of lame. What do you think makes TU special?
Well, the medical center, being in the medical center.
And that's this whole area right here.
Yeah, just all the hospitals and everything that, well, for me, being a physical therapist, I think the opportunity was great that way. Getting networking happening, connections, and I think that's very important for any job.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest thing for me that attracted me here. But like after I came here, I think I've found like the faculty and everybody, Deb, they're so welcoming. I thought it was amazing to me. Like it felt like a family kind of.
My second question.
Sure.
Do you have a favorite professor or someone who's just kind of like, really stood out to you in your experience here so far?
Yeah, Dr. Roddy. I haven't had her for more classes, but she's very professional. She's very research oriented, and like when it's because I've been a teacher in the past as well, so I think I appreciate her for how she handles the class. Like when she needs to be professional, she is, and that you need to pay attention and be professional and whatever. But she also has the the playful side of it. She jokes around and like comes down to the level of the students, and it's really, really awesome. Like that just builds respect in my eyes for her. So.
We took a tour. This is the first time I've ever been on this campus, and so like a group of us that just kind of were walking around, and we're getting to a place, and everyone was kind of saying, we don't really have a hangout space, kind of programming area.
We're working on it.
So my question is, where is the best place to hang out on the Houston campus? Wonderland said that people were falling asleep in the TV room.
There's a TV room. I personally, there isn't.
There isn't. Fine,
what?
Starbucks.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Okay.
But no, I think we're like I said, I think we're working on like a room. I think the idea has been around, but either hasn't been pushed or somebody hasn't nagged them enough to the Denton campus to like put something in place.
Yeah.
But working on that, something like to get your mind off, to go to a foosball table or a ping pong table or whatever, something very tiny, small, but to get your mind off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
for now it's
for now it's like, well, we formed a hacky sack group, so that's cool. That could be formed any floor, so that's great.
What do you like most about your program? It says relatively new, third year?
The DPT is, but a lot of the courses, I believe, are similar from the master's program. What I like about the program, it's very intense and I think very informative of what we're going to experience at in hospitals or wherever we go. It is like, of course it's not like still when I want to specialize in something, then I'll go into specialization later, but I think it's they try and put a lot of stuff so everything in when you get to an acute hospital or a hospital and they have patients which have several problems. So I think that they do a really good job of putting that information out there.
What is your favorite word that you have learned that's specific to your field of study?
specific to mine.
I mean, Divya told me something about analysis of bottom line. Someone said universal health care.
For my field?
For your field, though. What are some words that...
This is really funny, but there's a whole story behind it, but I don't know if you want to take all of this.
But we'll add it later.
It's, remember the homunculus?
Remember the homunculus.
Yes.
Now, is that a real word?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's a word in anatomy that we learned, and this is created. I should quote Dr. Bartlett.
Okay.
He's our anatomy professor, and we're actually hoping to put that on one of our planners that we're going to sell to like the different groups. But remember the homunculus, I would say. And I think the homunculus is it's a schematic that tells you.
Okay, wait. So homunculus is the word. It's a whole phrase. I thought it was one word. Remember the homunculus.
No,
okay.
He just says that. But homunculus is the word if you want to focus on it. But homunculus is like a schematic of your brain and what pathways, like electrical pathways, whatever you want to call them, that go, that help you, sense, and because your hands are like very importantly tactile, so it percepts a lot more information. So it has a big part of it in your brain. So that's just the schematic that you kind of remember, like, in the middle of the homunculus is your legs. That's where the sensation of the legs come, and then on the sides of the brain, your hands and face, because that's where a lot of your receptors are. So
remember the homunculus.
Remember the homunculus.